Busting medical myths, truth versus fiction. Have you ever heard that you should wait an hour after eating before swimming? Or that cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis? These are just a couple of the many myths surrounding our health and medicine that we hear all the time. What if I told you that some of these popular beliefs are completely untrue? Today we're diving into the world of medical myths. We'll separate fact from fiction and debunk some common misconceptions. Let's take a closer look at some of the most interesting misconceptions out there, because understanding these myths can help us make better health decisions. So stick around, because you won't want to miss the truth behind these medical myths. Let's start with a classic. Is it actually dangerous to swim after eating? You know the drill. Your parents warn you about cramps and the dreaded stitch, but is there any truth to it? The image of someone jumping into the water after a big meal only to be struck by debilitating cramps is a scary thought. And while, yes, diverting blood flow to your digestive system after a big meal might make you feel a little sluggish, it's not going to instantly cause you to drown. The reality is, while eating a huge meal and then doing intense swim workouts might not be the best idea, there's no real evidence to support the hour-long waiting rule. Our bodies are amazing machines, capable of multitasking. Digesting food while swimming? Totally doable. Of course, it's always a good idea to listen to your body. If you feel uncomfortably full, maybe take a little break before diving in. But don't let this myth keep you from enjoying the water after a good meal. Ever notice how many people bundle up in the winter, making sure every inch of their body is covered, except their heads? You know the saying, you lose most of your body heat through your head. It sounds logical, right? But the truth is, this is a myth that's been debunked time and time again. We lose heat from any part of our body that's exposed to the cold. It's just basic physics. Heat always travels from warmer areas to cooler areas. So if your head is the only thing exposed, yeah, you'll lose some heat. But if you're bundled up from the neck down, your head isn't going to magically radiate all your body heat. This myth likely originated from a military study where participants were exposed to extreme cold while wearing Arctic gear. Except for their heads. Naturally, they lost most of their heat through their uncovered heads. But in everyday life, this isn't how we experience cold weather. So, while a hat is always a good idea in winter, it's not the be-all and end-all of staying warm. We've all heard it. Drink 8 glasses of water a day and you'll be healthy and hydrated. It's practically ingrained in our minds. But here's the thing, this number isn't some magical, scientifically proven formula for perfect hydration. While staying hydrated is incredibly important for our health, the amount of water we need can vary greatly from person to person. Your activity level, age, climate, and overall health all play a role. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. The best way to know if you're drinking enough water is to pay attention to your body. Are you feeling thirsty? Does your urine look clear or pale yellow? Those are good indicators that you're well hydrated. Don't force yourself to chug down water if you're not feeling it. Just listen to your body and drink when you're thirsty. Chapter 4. Alcohol, the ultimate winter warmer. Picture this. It's a cold winter night, you're feeling a chill, and you reach for a glass of something strong to warm you up. Sounds familiar? Many people believe that alcohol can actually raise your body temperature and chase away the cold. But here's the catch. That feeling of warmth is deceptive. Alcohol might make you feel warm initially, but it's actually tricking your body. When you drink alcohol, it causes your blood vessels to dilate, especially those close to the surface of your skin. This dilation creates a sensation of warmth, but it's actually drawing heat away from your core. So, while you might feel toasty for a little bit, in the long run, alcohol can actually lower your body temperature, making you more susceptible to the cold. If you're looking for a real way to warm up, stick to warm beverages like tea or hot chocolate. Chapter 5. Sugar overload. Is sugar the sole cause of diabetes? Diabetes is a serious health concern, and there's often a lot of misinformation surrounding it, particularly when it comes to its causes. One common myth is that eating too much sugar directly causes diabetes. While it's true that sugar plays a role, it's not the only culprit. Diabetes is a complex condition with multiple contributing factors. Genetics, family history, ethnicity, and overall lifestyle all come into play. While excessive sugar intake can lead to weight gain and obesity, which are risk factors for type 2 diabetes, it's not the sole cause. Focusing solely on sugar oversimplifies a complex issue. It's important to adopt a holistic approach to our health, focusing on a balanced diet, regular exercise, and maintaining a healthy weight. Chapter 6: Vaccines and Autism, Debunking the Dangerous Myth. This is a topic that's incredibly important to address, as misinformation surrounding vaccines can have serious consequences. The myth that vaccines cause autism has been circulating for years, despite being thoroughly debunked by countless scientific studies. This harmful myth originated from a single, deeply flawed study that was later retracted. Numerous large-scale studies have since confirmed that there is absolutely no link between vaccines and autism. Vaccines are one of the greatest public health achievements in history. They protect us from serious, sometimes deadly diseases. Choosing to vaccinate yourself and your children is not only a personal health decision, but also a societal responsibility. Carrots and night vision, separating fact from fiction. We've all heard it, carrots help you see in the dark. While carrots are undoubtedly good for our eyes, they won't magically give us superhuman night vision. This myth has been around for decades, and it has an interesting origin story. During World War II, British pilots were remarkably successful at shooting down German planes at night. To keep their newly developed radar technology a secret, they attributed their success to eating carrots, claiming it enhanced their night vision. The truth is, while carrots are rich in vitamin A, which is essential for good vision, they won't actually allow you to see in the dark. This myth, however, has persisted for generations. Chapter 8: Baby birds and human touch. Will a mother reject her young? This is a common misconception that often prevents people from helping birds in need. Many people believe that if you touch a baby bird, its mother will reject it due to the scent of humans. But the reality is, most birds have a very poor sense of smell. They rely more on sight and sound to identify their young. While it's always best to avoid disturbing wildlife and their nests, touching a baby bird won't automatically lead to its abandonment. If you find a bird that appears injured or in distress, it's best to contact a local wildlife rehabilitation center for assistance. They have the expertise to safely handle and care for these animals. Chapter 9: Sweating out the toxins, truth or myth. Sweating is often associated with detoxification, with many believing that a good sweat session can rid the body of harmful toxins. While sweating is a natural and essential bodily function, its primary purpose is temperature regulation. When our body temperature rises, we sweat to cool down. Sweat itself is primarily composed of water, salt, and small amounts of electrolytes. Our bodies have dedicated organs like the liver and kidneys that are responsible for filtering and eliminating toxins. So, while sweating can feel great after a workout and is crucial for maintaining a healthy body temperature, it's not the primary mechanism for detoxification. Chapter 10: The Spider Myth. Do we really swallow spiders in our sleep? This is a myth that's more likely to induce nightmares than provide any factual basis. The idea that we unknowingly swallow spiders while sleeping is a common fear, but rest assured, it's highly unlikely. Spiders are generally more afraid of us than we are of them. They're not inclined to crawl into our beds and make their way into our mouths. Our beds are not ideal hunting grounds for spiders, and the vibrations of a sleeping human are more likely to deter them than attract them. So, the next time you hear this creepy, crawly myth, you can rest easy knowing it's just that, a myth. Chapter 11: Do your own research, navigating the world of medical information. In the age of the internet, we have access to an overwhelming amount of information, which can be both a blessing and a curse. It's easier than ever to stumble upon misinformation, especially when it comes to health and medicine. While it's great to be curious and question the information we're given, it's crucial to be discerning about our sources. Not everything you read online is accurate or reliable. When researching health topics, Stick to reputable sources like government websites, medical journals, and well-established health organizations. Be wary of information from blogs, forums, or social media, as these sources often lack fact-checking and editorial oversight. Remember, knowledge is power, and being informed is the first step in making sound decisions about your health. We've explored some fascinating medical myths today and uncovered the truth behind them. Remember, it's important to approach health information with a critical eye and to consult with healthcare professionals for personalized advice. Now you're better prepared to filter fact from fiction when it comes to health. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. What myths have you heard? Drop them in the comments below and let's unravel more together. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting content. Until next time, stay curious and stay healthy.